So Solana and Cardano have been pumping. Now, don't get me wrong, the entire market has definitely moved up, but especially Solana and Cardano over the past 30 days. And we're going to be talking about why in this video. But before we do, I want to take a brief second to talk to you about a way to save on your capital gain taxes for precious metals as well as cryptocurrency using 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗍𝒡. So 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗍𝒡 is one of the #1 crypto IRAs that we can use as Americans that's 24/7, 365. Now they have institutional grade custody with Coinbase as well as Fireblocks. Now as for the pricing for 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗍𝒡, they're completely transparent. You can see there's no monthly fee. So even if you're not investing for that month, you don't have to worry about paying anything. And last but not least, here are the cryptocurrencies and precious metals that you can purchase on the 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗡 platform while saving on those capital gain taxes. So if you would like to check out 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗡 while earning $100 to fund your account, there will be a link in the description below, no promo code, and you'll be good to go. But let's go ahead and dive into why Solana and Cardano is pumping right after this. Welcome back to the channel, millionaires. I'm 𝗬𝗢𝗏𝗣𝗧𝗖𝗢𝗍𝗍. Now, starting with Solana here, we are on live coin watch, and just looking at this 30-day, we can see they're up over 55% at the time of this video. Now, as we move on down a little bit, you can see on the 30-day, you can see Solana was consolidating a little bit here, right around that $80 to $90, and then this baby really started to shoot up, as we can see over the past 30 days. Now, the main thing that's really got Solana moving is this right here. The OpenSea set to integrate with Solana in April, further expanding the NFT ecosystem. And if you don't believe me, check this out. Look at Solana's NFT ecosystem, 1.9 billion. Now remember, just January this year, they passed 1 billion for the first time. So they've already added 900 million into the Solana ecosystem just in a few months. That is crazy. And then other thing I want to talk about is the Solana Pay here that we can see has been huge. Now check this out. It has been over a month since Solana Pay has debuted as the first decentralized permissionless payment rail, making it easy for merchants to enable transactions in digital dollars like USDC for a fraction of a penny and without intermediaries at the point of sale. Now listen to this, more than 600 merchants have engaged with the Solana Pay ecosystem, while others in the community are already incorporating Solana Pay into their payment flows. So right there, we can see those are two major catalysts that's been moving Solana up. But the main thing is the NFT boom that is moving Solana up, right? We have ETH whales who are looking at Solana NFTs. We have more liquidity coming into Solana and all of that good stuff, as well as huge backing for us financially. And so now let's take a look at Cardano, right? Why is Cardano pumping? Now, Cardano isn't as up as much as Solana. However, we can see it is up over 40% in the past 30 days at the time of this video. Currently at the price of 117 and currently ranked about number 9, which is still in the top 10. Now, if we look here, we can see Solana has consolidated, under that 90 to 80 cents. And then we can see this baby took off as well, right? And so here we have, Cardano that's kind of consolidating a little bit now. So it will be very interesting to see what happens. But I think a lot of it as well is tailored to, of course, what Bitcoin does. But let's go down a brief timeline real quick of what's going on with Cardano. So you can see Dubai Fund sells 750 million of Bitcoin to buy Cardano and Polkadot, and this was the end of February 26th. So you can see right here is a huge catalyst for Cardano. Next, we have the hard forking at the beginning of March, which was a good thing because what this did was allow Cardano to become a decentralized multi-asset smart contract platform. But before we get to how big their smart contract platform has gotten to, right before that, remember they were added to Coinbase for staking, which I've already mentioned, and we can see it's about 3.75% APY. And then as we can see right here, according to the Cardano Blockchain Insights, they have now surpassed over 2,000 smart contracts, which we can see here is the graph of the huge takeoff, which I showed in a previous video. And then also, not to mention, we have the Snoop Dogg and Charles Hoskinson to hold Twitter Space as new Cardano NFT drop revealed. And just briefly to let you know what they said. It talks about the surreal meeting between American rapper and Cardano founder comes as Snoop unveils a new partnership with the NFT collection called Clay Nation. So there will be iconic collectibles, unreleased music, and limited edition pitches are set to be released through Clay Nation, a Cardano-based platform, which is also a huge catalyst, right? And then you have Snoop Dogg talks about, "Hey champ, I've been checking out the Cardano and this Web3 stuff. It is exciting to me," the rapper says. So shout out to Snoop, man. And then one thing that affects Cardano and Solana that came out the 1st of April, you have CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange Group, looking to offer Solana and Cardano futures. That is huge. So check this out. When asked if CME was wondering offering futures and other derivative products for altcoins, we get a number of client requests for anything outside the top two, Solana and Cardano. So right there is huge as well. Huge catalyst, for Solana and Cardano, which shows big money definitely wants to get involved. The traditional market also wants to get involved as well. And this is a huge liquidity if and when this happens, which I believe it will. They say they have two major challenges. And actually, let me just briefly show you this. Let's move down. It says the CME will have to contend with two main challenges before offering future contracts for SOL and ADA. So the first one is the exchange future contracts settle to an index because they rely on 5 different exchanges for the price. Now, if there's an outage on one, they still have a precise price and can settle their futures. Now, the second concern would be regulatory. We need to know where to send the paperwork, she said. So in a nutshell, those are the things that are pumping Solana and Cardano. Now, even with all the NFT hype, of course, Solana is leading, with all of the hype right now with the integration with OpenSea, but also Cardano getting into the NFT space and expanding it. During the hype of all of this, they are getting some of that traction as well. So if you gain some value in this video, definitely smash the like button, like the video, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.